Okay, this is the house on Burke. This is a 2,600 square foot new construction build. That's your husband. It's a residential neighborhood. Um, the only negative, the main negative going on here, is that 85th is a thoroughfare. So it's 4 lanes. I will point out that I-5 is about 3 blocks up there, the entrance to get onto I-5 South. From a commuting perspective, this is kind of the sweet spot. I-5, you could go that way to 99, which is far enough away not to impinge on you, but close enough that it's a quick commute. I-5 is also just a hop and a skip down to 520 if you're going east side. So from a commuting perspective, this is nice. That's one of the homes. We're not videoing that home because, of course, it is right on 85th. Instead, we're doing this home, which is nice and quiet because it's set back and because it has the other homes there. I do want to point out that there's an in-ground sprinkler system for watering, and that goes into this landscaping as well. By the way, there's hot and cold water on all the outside spigots. That is quite rare. I think the only time you would want it maybe if you were washing your car. Okay, so here's a water retention pond. This is mandated on new construction builds like this so that rainwater is not all being shuffled into the sewer. That pipe is designed so that when the water reaches the top of that, then it goes into the sewer. We have one of these on a home that we own, and it never fills up with water. It saturates into the ground. Okay, first floor. So we have 3 bedrooms and a full bath on the first floor. Polished concrete floors. I don't remember how you feel about that. I know that Diane's not a big fan of them. I do want to point out that this is kind of nice steel work. Steel and glass on all the staircases. Not as big a deal here, but you'll see when we go upstairs, it's more of a focal point and a little bit nicer. Okay. Bedroom number 1. Standard size closet. That's a queen size bed. Nightstand on both sides. The wall construction is about 12 inches thick right there. It is, for the most part, completely quiet in this room. I had told Diane that I thought that was there's a great master. I don't think he would sleep there, but for the person sleeping there, it would just be very private, especially once that landscaping grew in. And then he pointed out that this room down here is actually more private. Before I show you that, but I just want to show you your closet under the stair storage. Storage is not an issue with this house. 2,600 square feet, double car garage, but you do have that extra room. So this one right here, and again, quiet. You've got concrete work, and then you've got landscaping. So those are standard size closets, not sufficient, but not a walk-in. This is the same size bedroom, but they've staged it as an office. Full bath. Full bath with a bathtub, not a walk-in shower. You have the privacy window for light. That is facing west. And then before we go upstairs, here's the garage. So this is a true double car garage. So we have so that's a boiler. We have some hydronic or water heat. We also have mini splits, which are the air conditioned which are the compressor-driven units with the heads on the wall. If they run in one direction, they produce heat. If they run in the other direction, they produce air conditioning. And then we have a water tank. Okay. So that's the first floor. And now we're going to head up. All right, so we're at the top of the landing here. That's your husband. Those are south facing, but the other house is out there. Living room. That's an electric LED fireplace. There actually is not gas to the house. And then you can see why I was saying that the glass and steel was going to be more of a centerpiece up here. So then in this direction, we have essentially another living room, dining room, breakfast bar. They have 3 stools. You can put 4 comfortably, 5 in a squeeze. Tile work, quartzite counters. Ton of drawers. Lots of cabinets. Then we have a walk-in pantry. That's probably about 5 feet by 4.5 feet, maybe 6 feet by 4.5 or 5 feet. Bosch appliances, those are fairly high-end. Deep sink. The stove that you don't like. The one thing I will say is that it is induction. That's the one that is instantly hot, instantly cold. This is a convection oven and a microwave. And let's go upstairs to the master. And Diane, by the way, we do have that bank of windows. Okay. So in this floor, we have about a 600 square foot deck, which we'll go out on in a minute. We also have the utility room set up for a washer and dryer. There would be room here for a sink, and it would be pretty easy because if you go right here, you actually have a wet bar. So the plumbing is there, hot and cold and drain. That is set up for a small fridge. And then you've got the master. And this is a very large master. So I think this is the first one we've looked at that was not in that townhouse paradigm, which is 19 feet or narrower in width. That's the deck out there. Let me get back here. That's a king size bed. Again, the air conditioning. Got a walk-in closet. Walk-in closet that's large enough to serve as a nursery. It's probably 6 by 7, maybe 6 by 8. Get the bathroom. You have the shower there, and then inside the shower is a tub as well. And let's go take a look at the deck. And by the way, this is there's heat in the floor. hot and cold water, electric. You have these lights that are lower. This is a very large deck. By the way, that's plastic. I think that's about it.